So I mentioned to you that compound was a very powerful word. So here, and I told you how I was going to be involved in what this platform is all about. So before I go on to talk to you about compounding, I want to talk to you about what a very, very brilliant man, in fact, one of the smartest men that has ever lived, by the name of Einstein. Here is what he had to say about compound. He said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And he who earns it, he who understands it, rather, I'm sorry, he who understands it earns it. And he who doesn't pays it. Okay, compound interest is the greatest invention that the world has ever produced. Einstein said that as well. The greatest invention that the world has ever produced. And I've already told you how the compound is one of the very important thing in the finance community. So one very important concept in the finance community, all right? So compound is a very, very powerful concept. So remember that, keep that in mind. And while you're keeping that in mind, I want to go ahead and explain to you how this opportunity works. This is just a little animation mock-up that I did to show you how this animation works, how things kind of operate in the background, okay? So let me explain to you what I have here on the screen. Here you are over here on the left-hand side with your $1,000 in hand ready to purchase your membership package, okay? Then over here on the right side, we have the company that's ready to receive your funds, to put it to work for you, and to give you back a profit share as they put your money to work, all right? Over here in the middle of the screen, we have these two boxes. One of them is the pending rewards bucket, I'm going to call it, okay? And this here is what's coming to you, all right? So the key word in this is pending, meaning that it's coming to you. You will be receiving this, okay? So this is the pending rewards bucket. On the other side is where we have our daily rewards, right? So the daily rewards is where you're going to be receiving your funds from out of the pending rewards bucket. It's going to be dispersed to you over here in the daily rewards bucket, and it's going to be dispersed to you in increments of 0.5% up to 1%. Now this bucket is immediately spendable, okay? And I'm going to explain more to you about that in a moment. So let's just go ahead and just run through this. Okay, so here you are with your $1,000. You take your $1,000 and you give it to the company. The company is going to put that money to work for you, and in turn, they're going to give you 3 to 1. They're going to give you $3,000. They're going to drop that in your pending rewards bucket. And then every day, they're going to give you 0.5%. So we're going to use 0.5% for this particular example, okay? So 0.5% of $1,000 is $5. So they're going to give you $5 every day until you have received $3,000, okay? So you're going to get $5 every day. Now again, 0.5% is the lowest amount that you'll receive. This could actually fluctuate up some, but we're going to just talk about the 0.5%. Because that's going to give you $5 a day. And you're going to just begin to get that every single solitary day until the $3,000 shows up in this bucket, okay? Now, in this bucket, as we have here now, 10 days have gone by, and now you have $50 in this daily rewards bucket. Now, look at what has happened in your pending rewards bucket. In the pending rewards bucket, now you have $2,950 in the pending rewards bucket. And why is that? It's because $50 of it has been transferred over to your daily rewards bucket in increments of $5. Now, when you get to $5, right? When you get to, when you get to $50, which is what you have in your bucket right here and now, when you reach $50 in your daily rewards bucket, you have 3 things that you're able to do with that $50, right? Here are your 3 options right here in terms of what you can do. You are able to withdraw that $50. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot withdraw $45. You cannot withdraw $30. You cannot withdraw $49. You can only withdraw anything nothing less than $50, okay? You can withdraw anything from $50 or more can be withdrawn, but nothing less than $50. Once you accumulate $50 in your rewards bucket, then you are able to withdraw that out, put it in your pocket, your bank account, whatever you want to do with it, you can take that money out, okay? So that's the first option that you have in terms of what you can do when you have reached $50 in your daily rewards bucket. The second option that you have in terms of what you can do with that $50 when it has reached your daily rewards bucket is that you can just let it sit there, okay? Let it sit there, continue to receive your $5 a day and let it accumulate. And you might say, you know what? I am going to wait until my daily rewards bucket hits a minimum of $500 and then I'm going to take it out, okay? Or you might decide that you might want the daily rewards to sit there until you have accumulated the entire $3,000. And then you want to take it out, okay? So it is totally up to you of what you do in terms of when you withdraw. But again, nothing less than $50 can be withdrawn, okay? Now, the third option in terms of what you can do with that $50 once it has accumulated in your daily rewards bucket is that you can compound it. Remember when we talked about compounding and how powerful that word is? Okay, we refer to that word compounding as a rebuy. Okay, so when you reach $50 in your daily rewards bucket, you are able to do a rebuy. So you take that $50, you give it back to the company in a rebuy, and they're going to do what? They're going to give you 3-to-1 again. They're going to give you 3-to-1 on, yes, that $50. So now you have in your penny rewards bucket $150 that has been given back to you from the company, okay? So you receive your initial $50 back plus an additional $100. Very, very powerful. Look at what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, to your penny rewards bucket once that has happened. So you have gotten that $150 in your penny rewards bucket. Now your penny rewards bucket has not only received back that $50, but you have received an additional $100. So now you have $3,100 in your penny rewards bucket. Very, 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 very powerful. Now here's what's going to happen. As you continue to do your rebuys, now your daily rewards is going to be based on your new balance. It's no longer going to be based on your $1,000. It's now going to be based upon the $1,050, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is where the power of compounding comes in, okay? It's not enough that the company is already giving you back 3-to-1 on your rebuy, but you're going to also be able to compound, okay? Your daily rewards is now going to be based upon your new balance. That 0.5% is no longer based upon the $1,000. It's based upon the $1,050. And guess what happens? If you decide you want to do that again, once you reach $50 in your daily rewards, the company is going to do that again. They're going to give you 3-to-1, right? Again. And if you do it again, they're going to do it again. Okay? So they're going to give you 3-to-1 every time you reach $50. You are able to compound that $50, get 3-to-1, and now your daily rewards is going to be based upon your new balance. Now, look at what's happening once you continue to do that. Your penny rewards continues to increase, and guess what else? Your daily rewards also increase. And why is that? Well, I just told you. Because your new balance now is what's determining your daily rewards, right? Your new balance of $1,150 is now giving you $5.75 a day, no longer the $5 a day. Now you're getting $5.75 a day, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so every time you do a rebuy, you're compounding, and the 0.5% up to 1% is always going to be based on your new balance every time you rebuy, okay? Which means that your penny rewards is going to increase and your daily rewards is going to increase, all right? So again, the power in this platform is not just a 3-to-1, which I think is very powerful in itself, but the power is also in the compounding, okay? So this here was a $1,000 package. Now, let me explain to you what happens when you buy packages of different sizes, okay? So now when you buy a $300 package, and we're gonna, in this example, we're gonna just talk about a 0.5% daily, okay? We know that this can fluctuate between 0.5% and 1%. We've already talked about that. But for this particular explanation, we're only gonna talk about receiving daily rewards of 0.5%. So Now, when you purchase a $300 package, you're going to get $1.50 a day, because that 0.5%, that's 0.5% of 300. So I explained to you how important it is for you to compound, and the objective of this, the power in this platform is to get to a point where you can compound every day. So that means you have to get to a point where you're receiving $50 daily. Okay, that's what you want to do. Get to a point where you're receiving $50 daily. So now, if you start off with a $300 package, you're going to get 0.5% of that, which is going to give you $1.50 a day. So that means it's going to take you 33 1/3 days, 33, 34 days before you are able to compound. Okay, before you can do your first rebuy. Or rather, if you buy a package of $500 at 0.5%, you're going to get on a daily basis $2.50 a day, which means it's going to take you 20 days to do your rebuy before you're able to do your first compound, right? Now, if you buy a package of $1,000 at 0.5%, that's going to give you $5 a day. It's going to take you 10 days before you can do your first rebuy. If you buy a package of $2,000, that's 0.5% of that is $10. It's going to take you 5 days before you can do your first rebuy. $5,000 at 0.5% is going to give you $25 a day. That means it's going to take you 2 days. You'll be able to do your rebuy every 2 days. Now, at $10,000, the magic number here, 0.5% of 10,000 is $50. So here is where you're going to get $50 a day instantly, where you'll be able to compound every single day. Okay, every single day. And again, as you're compounding, your penny rewards will increase and your daily reward will increase. So if your daily reward is increasing, that means that as you compound, every time you compound, the number of days that it takes you to compound will begin to decrease, because now you're getting more on a daily basis, right? So if you're at 33 days, eventually that's going to be like 33 and a half days, and it's going to be 32 days, and it's going to be 31 days. So that's going to begin to increase every time you compound. And that goes for every level here in terms of your package purchase size, okay? So hopefully that was very, very clear to you, and you understand that compounding is exponential growth. It means more, and your first objective here is to get to a point where you can compound every